Sweet. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Welcome back to another late night stream. It's Tuesday. And oh boy, am I getting itchy for a fucking blog. But we'll get to that in a little bit. But anyway, huge shout out to everybody here that's here live, and then especially everybody that's catching this on at a later time. Appreciate you guys making time for the stream. Check it out. Definitely hope that it provides you some entertainment. Yeah, man. Kind of weird though. I will say it's kind of weird to have no event going on. But it has stirred a lot of thoughts about the game. And yeah, we'll get it. We'll get there. We'll get there. Welcome. Thank you. As always, mosey on over to the description of the videos that we guys can find out how to support the channel. Also, just updated my version of the active YouTube content creators for the game. And yeah, that way you guys can stay up to date. There's the resources too. We got the link to DOT database. If you're not using it a lot, you should be. It's always good to refresh and nerd out on builds. And then the DOT calculator. We don't talk about it enough, but that's definitely out there. It's available. It's been available for many years. So thank you to the creators of both those websites. And then, yeah, man. Plans for tonight. We'll definitely get into the whole discussion and maybe blow off some steam about this whole blog situation we got going on. And then, also my 2 cents. I will start with a little bit of a rant. I don't know if it's so considered a rant, but I will start off with just my own words of kind of where I think things are. And then, yeah, we're shooting for maybe like an hour 15-ish or so. Book of Boba Fett episode's gonna be coming up in a little bit, so I definitely stay up to watch that one. So once that thing goes up, I'm out. As for this week, we are still on for Thursday. For those that are new here right now, I highly recommend you please join my Discord server, because I'm consistently and frequently adding and updating times and schedules and everything for the stream. Whether it's unfortunate that I may need to cancel it on the spot, or maybe I'll start early, or maybe there's been a change. Regardless, just check out the Discord. I tag everybody in there. I will be opening up a poll that I'm going to leave open for the entire stream. Hopefully everybody will be able to put their 2 cents. And if you're catching this later, add your answer in the comments. A lot of you are commenting, and I am making sure I go back and respond, and if I haven't, I will. But anyway, you guys all making time, adding some stuff in the comments always helps, so I really appreciate it. And also, one more thing, let's get these subscriber numbers up. Yeah, share the link to the channel, get it out to your team. We have good times. We have a lot of streams coming up. Many probably don't feel that way because of what's going on, but we'll definitely get into that. And we got Speaker Face hanging out. We got Awesome Bird. I pinned your comment, bud, because I think that's pretty much where everybody's at. So I definitely want everybody to pay attention to that. Let's set out some good vibes out there, man. I would like to see a vlog tomorrow. I think if we don't see one tomorrow, that's gonna be really annoying. I'm not gonna get into that part. I'm gonna get into it in a little bit, but not yet. We got Beholder, Daniel, and yeah, welcome you guys. Thank you all for being here. I'll get to Discord in a little bit, and then obviously we'll get into in-game. Again, I'm just leveling Titans right now. That's what I'm doing. I got my second Oceanus ready to go. I gotta level up the relics I have for him. So there's always, something to work on. And then right now working on Chernobog. We'll get in the game. But here, okay, so here's how this is gonna be like the first portion of this is going to be very podcast-ish, so bear with me here. But I definitely wanted to get this out. And, you know, community is frustrated because we may feel that there isn't anything to do. And I would highly encourage everybody to not think that way. The reason is this. One, if you haven't maxed out all your 5 stars, you need to get to that now. Your 5 stars are one of the most essential parts of your experience in the game. You need to have those leveled. Most people say that they're like, nah, just leave it at level 1 because I don't want to put all that work in just for 10%. You'll be surprised what that 10% can do when you really need it. 6 rage spells won't make a huge, well, they will make a difference, but 10% of a very crucial buff from a 5-star will make a very big difference. So you got that to work on. 4 stars that you maybe need to level up. Maybe a Pantheon collection you need to finish up. So I consider this right now a downtime in the game. No distractions with just focusing on getting souls and grinding. Because the reality is this. The grind of events takes a toll. And we start to, one thing I've noticed is that I've gotten used to playing very, very fast. And it takes away the fun. Because you're just kind of staring at the screen and you just blah, 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 next, blah, 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 blah. And you just, you know, rifling out battles like crazy and just insane amount of numbers, you know, when it comes to like drops and all that kind of stuff and XP and so I think right now would be a good time to just enjoy the fact that there's nothing that we really need to stress out about other than being able to just focus on what we what we got in our inventory. Kind of like one of those things, you know, when it's like kind of like a dead week at work. You guys got time to clean up the office. That's how I see it, you know. There's always something to work on. Well, let me switch up the scene. I still got more to say, but let's switch it up. Here's Chernobog, and this is this relic setup I got. I'm leveling him up. I'm actually out of XP bottles, so we're just going to be bouncing around battles and stuff. There's no blog to read. There's no event, so we can just go straight to battles. But, you know, like I was saying, though, right now I'm starting to find out that I have a lot of old relics that are not useful anymore. And I just think that it's time to start doing some spring cleaning, or I guess winter cleaning. We're technically still in winter. And just start getting rid of stuff I just don't need, you know? I can't give you too many examples, but like I was looking at stuff like this, look. Let's see. For example, I had 3 ancestral hearts, right? At one point. I don't need those 2, so I got rid of those. But then I do have this like little bit of a tendency to do the whole collector's aspect or way with relics. So I as useless as some people might think the chests are, I like to keep them just because it's kind of cool. Armored boots. This relic sucks, but I am like, ugh, I don't know if I want to get rid of it. Ugh. And yeah, Austin, I did see ZEUS's video, and I had to take some Advil because it was giving me a panic attack. Can't believe what he was doing. He's just tossing those Titans out like crazy. You're savage, brother. Savage. Martin, welcome. Greetings. That's because we only have one attacker and many defenders. We need war. Well, that topic of war is another one. It's crazy. But anyway, let's see. For example, I primarily only use Storm Maiden, so this leveling this makes sense to me. I can't give you any more examples because oh, for example, this one, I can have 2 of these, but I don't think I would need a 3rd one. So I keep going. Oh, here we go. Get rid of these 2. I bookmarked the ones I don't need. Easier to forge. Let's see if I can find you an example of what I'm talking about. Let's see. Where? Damn, I did get rid of all my stuff. Never mind. Anyway, time to purpose of the stuff, guys. I'm just trying to get this, redirect the thoughts, and the attitude. I feel like I definitely got the attention of many people throughout the last year with the streams. I mean, it is important to shift gears, slow things down, and kind of just be like, okay, maybe I won't be so active for the next week, and just kind of like, you know, redirect my energy somewhere else, and when things pick up, then I can get back in the game. I don't think this game's getting shut down anytime soon. Obviously, right now, the one thing that's been going around is that article just stating like that the company's getting bought or some shit or whatever. And I can't really speak too detailed about it because it's a topic outside of my, I guess, realm. But it looks like there is going to be a big takeover, and it could potentially bring good to the game. That's as best as I could describe it. But then, yeah, I mean, you know, the reason I'm saying all this stuff is also just seeing the messages and stuff and conversations. People taking off, people not really happy with the fact that we have no communication. And one thing I read that was that kind of, you know, redirected my attitude, which is why I'm saying these things. It's just that the way companies are ran, it does affect the services they provide. Doesn't necessarily mean it's going to get shut down. It's just that certain roles are probably not filled. Like, for example, the game manager. Maybe this game doesn't have a manager, unfortunately. So right now they're just trying to fill that in because all the change that's definitely coming to this community and stuff. So I mean, I don't want to lose focus of what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to definitely encourage everybody to just, you know, enjoy the downtime, because once things start to pick up in the game, it's going to get back to full force where we're trying to grind souls, discussing what's new in the game, what we liked about what they did in the event, and, you know, the normal stuff that we talk about. I think right now is just a good time to chill, you know. But anyway, I'm just I wonder if anybody's rage quit. You know, like one of those things where people fuse everything into 1 stars and then sell their relics and stuff like that. That's unnecessary. It's a good break. They bought themselves some time. I will say though, at the end of this, because we are their customer, communication is very important. It's just part of it, you know. And I don't see, and this is now getting the other side of the coin. It just doesn't make sense. Yes, we have some downtime. Why can't we not have some sort of communication? A short tweet, or maybe just literally a paragraph. No current events for the next 2 weeks. Enjoy this downtime. That's all it takes. You know what I mean? And people can just redirect their energy somewhere else, and then just come back when it's, when it's time to get busy. A side note: we need the 4-star variant of this thing in an event soon. I know that there's a Titan and a Spearman one, but that would have been pretty sick if this shocking gem. But either way, I don't know why it's Spearman focused. It just feels like it should be a lightning relic. Anyway, but yeah. So I kind of threw that threw a bunch out there, and I hope it makes sense. Again, just using this platform to really redirect energy and just not steering it away from people just quitting and leaving, because things are going to get good. I don't see this game shutting down. So that's my little 2 cents. Thanks for listening, and I'm glad I didn't take forever. Anyway, what else about the blog? I maybe I'm just too hopeful, but I feel very convinced, very, very convinced that we will have a blog tomorrow, and which will be fun because then it'll give us a reason to now see what the hell's going on and what's upcoming. I do I'm continuing this whole low expectations attitude. But I think for me, if there is no blog tomorrow, then I'm gonna just quit and just stop focusing so much on the blog, and just kind of I'm not saying take a break, but just kind of take it down a notch on the activity and just be a little bit more gradual, and just start saving up my resources. Maybe if there's no event, maybe we could at least get a fusion event. Event like Soul, Alliance War kind of thing. But maybe they could just introduce a fusion event. You know, maybe at least a portal surge. I really, really need more portals. You know, those discount deals for the gems. Excuse me. They have them going on right now, but I'm talking about like the 72k and the other one for $40. Yeah, and so things that don't require a lot of attention, I think can still happen. You know, but I definitely emphasize we need a fusion event. We really, 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 really need a fusion event. I need to level things up. So, yeah. But that's where we're at with the game. Break time, guys. It's just a break time. Things will be back. We'll be good. Let's see. Oh, yeah. And I kind of just want to see where everyone's really, dude. So, this is just a basic-ass question. And, yeah. Poll's going to go up right now. I know it's a very vague question. I do want to present it to you because I would like everybody to take a step back and really just think about it. And here's a funny thing. Here's the other part of why I'm saying what I'm saying too, you know. It seems that the COVID variant that's out right now is just spiking up. It's not. I'm not guessing. It is. It's spiking up the cases. It's spreading like crazy. So we're going to need something to do, right? And when we first had the original outbreak, we were all worried, and then DOT became the escape from reality. You know what I mean? So I feel that we're going to revisit that state again because again, in my area, it's getting crazy where school districts are shutting down. It looks like virtual education is going to be a thing again. I do expect changes in my company when it comes to the interaction I have with the people I work with around, and then the residents and stuff like that I work, you know, alongside. Certain services and stuff I provide have been put on pause. Certain public areas have been closed, and it's just escalating, you know. So I think we're gonna definitely need to come back into DOT to just kind of escape because that shit's stressful. You know, we're kind of hoping this shit wouldn't get too crazy, and it's getting wild. There's a different variant, like I said. It's just, things are getting nuts. So, because this is such a, let's see, supportive community, and the game's damn fun, I just think it's always good to stay back and just kind of think, like, holy shit, what's going on, you know? But anyway, here's a poll. You guys do your thing, think about the stuff, and then I'm going to leave this open until the end of the stream. Hopefully I can get, you know, people to come in and just put their 2 cents. And then we'll go from there. Oh yeah, let's get another battle going. Shice. And then, okay, I think I'm done. But thanks for listening, guys. Hope I made sense. I have too many fucking screens going on right now. But yeah. And also, guys and gals, feel free to add your 2 cents. How is everybody feeling about the game? What do you guys think about the blog? What's your attitude about what happens if we get no blog tomorrow? All that stuff's important. I hate this. This map is just so fucking big, dude. I wish they would have the... See, one thing I realized is they don't have Spearmen available for VP lands. I can live without events, but at least tell us. Right. I think that's a good... I mean, yeah. No events... I mean, that's fine. You know what I mean? We would just become... It would just redirect the game into something else. I think war would be more available. That's the... See, here's the other thing. The thing with too many events is that I feel that the essence of the game gets a little diluted, right? Because the game is a war game. But there's no separate, area, or no separate stage for war to take place, because it's all in one spot. It's the event and everybody's in it. You know what I mean? So unless you are able to play, pay and get the event out of the way, you can't really spend your weekend warring, because you're either going to grind the event or you're going to pay for it. And then not everybody's going to be on that, I think not everybody's usually on that same mindset. We got, grinders, and we got, pay to play players that are not going to really do that. But anyway, I think well, how do I say this? I feel this is kind of what was going through my head, right? I feel that the reason that there hasn't been an event is not just because of this whole change that's going on internally with the company itself, but I do think that the 40K events are going to be a much more regular thing. And to potentially avoid such high burnout, maybe we will see less events on the weekends. You know, that was just something that kind of came through. Jack-O-Lantern says, suspect we will find out when Take-Two management decides. Yeah, I'm gonna branch out from that comment, but I will go back to that real quick. And then above below says, we can only control what we can control. Would suck if game ends, but who knows? Yeah, absolutely. I think that's the thing though. That's the concern. Is everybody's worried if the game's gonna end? Because again, like what I was trying to get to my other point as well about this whole COVID thing, needing something to do, needing an escape, is that this game is that good. It just helps us control things, and it would suck for it to go because it's such a fun environment. So yeah. Y'all. ETI says last mobile game I played from inception to a buyout failed awfully. So yeah, worried from a historical standpoint. Damn, dude. I don't know. We'll see what happens, dude. Okay, so back to Jack-O-Lantern's point too. Something else I wanted to add. Does it necessarily mean that this I guess it's a takeover, really. Does it necessarily mean that the game is going to end? I don't think so. Right? Because it's providing them money, right? So why would they want to cut a potential source of income? Because it doesn't necessarily mean, everybody from DOT is going to hop over to Star Wars or that other racing game. It's going to mean that we're going to go somewhere else or just not go and just not be spend money for them. So I would think, I'm assuming in a business form, it's like add a little bit of attention to that income source or that source. Just kind of keep it stable. Don't add too much, just keep it stable. And then gradually let it just grow and just keep that source. You know what I mean? They could redirect it somewhere else, right? But I feel like they would still lose a bunch. So I feel that, this... Again, me, hopeful. I would love for this change that's coming into Zynga and Natural Motion to just make it so that they add... What's the word I'm looking for? Add quality to their services. I think we can all agree that their customer service has not customer service like who we report to, but just their service to us, their communication to us has been extremely poor since COVID started. It just almost felt like they used it as a loophole to cut ties and resources to it and just kind of let it just do its own thing, But anyway, that's that. Speakerface says we can all keep second guessing, but until there's a blog, people will think the worst because of the vast imaginations of people. Very wise words, Speakerface. I think that's also the big problem is just the imagination. But I will say this, that individuals that are within that type of environment, that profession, when it comes to buying, selling, and business and stuff like that, I feel that they have always said very optimistic comments, and just through other chats that I've been in, it's like it doesn't necessarily mean the game is dying or is gonna go. There's just change coming. That's in a vague manner what they've all been saying and stuff. So it's that's kind of why I'm like, well, if this is individual, this is their background, or they understand this because this is their interest or this is something they know about, and why are we freaking out? You know, because that means that I, who do not understand this topic of buying businesses and what it takes to, you know, make it happen, I'm just making things up and just kind of going off, again, imagination. So Jack O'Lantern is also saying any communication would have been appreciated, but think they don't even know what to do or say. That's honestly, bro. That's exactly exactly it. I can't really argue against that one. Because if they knew what to say, they would say it, right? I mean, look at what happened, 2 weeks ago, or the last vlog. They just simply said this will be the last vlog of the year. Everybody was chilling. But it did leave to assume that we were going to get something after that, and we have not. So maybe they don't know what's going on. Referring to that comment I've been talking about that I read earlier today, they also said individuals themselves probably don't know the future of their own positions in the company. So what can they do? What are they being allowed to do? Are they going to come back? How much, so there's a lot of uncertainty. That makes sense, change. I've seen it. I've experienced it many times in my company. Change is not easy, but it does have a hindrance, in the performance of its employees if things aren't clearly stated, and especially if it's being stated or offered or given at a very slow rate and stuff. Don't think we'll end, but don't think we are a priority. Yeah, priority is definitely not there. Would be nice to see some of that happen though. ETI says last response from customer service, they assumed I was playing the racing game. I got some free cars or something. Oh wow, jeez Louise, man. Tomi K Banana says they are preparing a new chapter in the game. They threw these new 5-star relics for a reason. Okay, Tomi, let me say something right now, dude. That's the perfect comment. I'm gonna branch from there. So one of the last streams that I remember, there is a comment that Matt said, right? And it was, I believe it was when the Norse, actually no, I take that back. I think it was a long time ago, because I want to believe that it was, he brought this comment up when they were introducing the Norse 5-star collection, right? Everybody was like, whoa, this is fucking awesome. More 5 stars. They're like better than the other ones, which, by the way, the 5 stars for the Norse are fantastic relics, right? One thing Matt said was you can equip 2 5 stars together, right? However, in that live, Haig corrected him and said no, and Matt was like, huh? I wish I could have recorded that clip, but it happened. And anyway, so the reason I'm bringing this up is that your comment reminded me of that situation where Matt said, yeah, you can equip 2 5 stars, and that's what we're able to do now. We're able to equip up to 3 5 stars, and we understand this because we're able to do this for this big reason. You can't, it seems that we won't be able to equip 2 5 stars for the same class, but there will be 5-star variants of other relics. And this was also brought up in discussion in the most recent Tuesday talks with Chance. So anyway, I do believe that is going to be a new chapter. We are going to see 5-star variants of current 4-star relics, which means they're going to probably be thrown in events, or they are going to be in the Pantheon collections. And I definitely want to emphasize this, and ZALON has been saying this for a long time as well. It's always, well, many have others as well, but ZALON has definitely been proof of why this is important, to save a copy of each 4-star, because you never know. You never know when they might be part of a new collection, and now you're stuck having to wait months to get a chance of getting an essential relic. Example, fused away Alubu, again, fused away the Devout Jingu collection, which is Jinshu, Lubu, Pigsy, and Wukong, right? I've only ever had one copy up until now, but other than that, I had only up to that one point had a copy of each of those guys. Used them all to prestige specific Titans, and it was worth it. However, because we weren't informed on time, I got rid of those dudes, and now I don't have the Devout Jingu, and it is a very, very, very strong relic that I wish I could have. So anyway, to get to the point, yeah, I strongly believe that them adding those 2 new 5-star relics at the end of the year is setting them up for this year. So I feel like we're definitely going to be seeing that introduced in the game, which is going to be pretty sick. I mean, 3 5-stars, it just looks cool. You adding that, it looks cool. It's fun. I think it just further pushes us 3 stars as let's see, their worth is just even lower, because now it's just going to be a potential combination of just 5 stars and 4-star relics. Not to say that they're, every 3 star is terrible. I mean, certain 3 stars can still, can't provide some support, some help, and some worth. I was actually pretty surprised at the 3-star version of the Geode and the Spirit of War. Yeah, it's pretty sick. BMT. TOT is dead. Long live BMT and CO COD. You're ridiculous. Thanks for staying up, buddy. Nos. Good time to focus on leveling Titans and relics. Yes, thank you for emphasizing that. Everybody that's just jumping in, don't forget to add your 2 cents in the poll, please. What's up, Chance? BMT, welcome to the stream, guys. Nos, I hope I am saying your name correctly. If I'm not, let me know. But thank you for joining and hanging out. Beat up below. Come on, devs. Yikes. COD. You're ridiculous, dude. Good one. Yep. King status. King BMT. Yeah, man. So, anyway. Bunch to say about this stuff. It's just crazy also to think back how things used to be. So, what was I gonna say again? Fuck. But yeah, we didn't always have events every weekend. I think we should cut them down, though, dude. I think this is what you want to know what I wish? This is what I wish. I wish that we had 2 events a week. And I wish they would start Wednesday. And make them, I don't know, 2 40K events, but you start them on a Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 5. Is that too much? No, that'd be perfect. You know what I mean? Because people be like, what the fuck? That's crazy, dude. That's so much. Yeah, it is, but dude, the 40K events have been packed with good stuff, man. So I don't think it'd be too far from possible. I'm sure, But just see, the thing is, it just gives us more opportunity to do something else the other weekends. Maybe like an assault on the weekend. No, I want to do a conquest on the weekends. I want conquest on weekends, man. Friday, Saturday, Sunday conquest. It was perfect timing. Perfect time to level up stuff. Yeah. Oh man. Okay. Oh, let's get Discord open. I feel like I've chopped it up enough. What you guys working? Okay, what relic are you guys all leveling? My relic that I'm leveling right now is... What am I leveling right now? I feel like I'm not doing... What was it? I don't know. What was I working on? Shit. Let's see. What am I working on? Holy crap, I don't remember. Well, let's pick something. What am I going to work on? Amber or raw stam. Let's do it. I'm not gonna level it on stream. I gotta just start leveling it. It'll be my project for the week. I should get it done by Thursday. Thursday? Yeah, I should be done by Thursday. Okay. Oh yeah, Discord. Let's see. Let's get it open. Okay. Do. Let's see. And there we go. We're live in Discord if anybody wants to join. There we go. Yeah, that was quick, buddy.
My dude.
How are you, bud?
Good, man. Yeah, I was waiting. I was waiting in the waiting room, and then I was like, "Oh, he's not on." So I hopped over to your YouTube. And you said, "Let's record.
Yeah.
Let's open it." Dude, I'm so pumped about this new calendar, dude.
Right?
Dude, it's. I mean,
did you read the article that everyone has been passing around?
No.
No. Yeah.
Oh, the one on the merge.
Yeah. The whole.
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll see what happens there.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta reread it. A lot of. I mean, it just seems like, you know, to go over the breakdown of like, you know, how much everything is worth and who's buying it and stuff. But I don't know. I mean,
yeah, it's odd.
it.
I mean,
Yeah.
natural motion's a small drop in the bucket, right? Of all this,
Yeah.
correct?
Seems like
So
it.
I mean, if natural motion's a small drop in the bucket, and then you have Dawn of Titans, dude, that's like infinitesimal to this whole merger. So
Yeah.
who knows?
Who knows? I mean,
But it means you normally don't kill all your projects in a merger.
right.
You know, so I mean, the whole purpose of buying a company is to have pre-existing assets that are generating revenue. So
Right.
if
That
you don't
makes sense.
shut those down for revenue generation just because of a merger, it doesn't work that way. So I looked up data on Sensor Tower. I mean, honestly, December was one of the best months Dawn of Titans has had in a long time.
Oh, get out of here!
So-
No way. That's good to hear.
Yeah, which is surprising. But I mean, here's all the concerning factors are there. I think and people have been talking about, like, you know, we haven't heard from them in a week. We actually haven't heard from them since December 15th.
Right.
So it's been nearly a month.
Right.
So
Exactly.
I think that's the wrong reality is we think we haven't heard from them since the last event. No, it's been a month, and there's been clearly no calendar updates. And then they have some, you know, third-party person handling their Twitter. The other concerning thing I think that people aren't pointing out on all these Twitter posts is, dude, it still says the Halloween event on the banner of their Twitter page.
Yeah.
And so that's not a good sign either. So those are all factors at play.
Interesting. Yeah.
But I think Thursday is a big deal, dude. I mean, that will determine a lot. If there's any type of repeat, I mean, just a repeat event, I think would be a sign of life. But if there's nothing, I mean, that's a big cause for concern.
Yeah. But I think it is, because I mean, one thing that a house, for example, said last week was he was, you know, we were talking on Thursday. He's all they're gonna put something out on Friday, so I think it's possible. Well, he didn't say this verbatim, but the point that we all agreed on was that they could potentially have put out a blog on Friday and done like a 3-day event, because they, you know, skipping a weekend to not try to make some money makes no sense on a business standpoint, which makes complete sense, right? And what happened, you know, they didn't put anything up, like not even like a portal surge, or even like maybe put a conquest, or, you know, like nothing was there. There was no reason to spend. And I think that's what
there is no income generation. Yeah, which is, businesses don't take a week off. Employees take a week off. You know, so that's very different. You know, Target doesn't shut down for a week. Employees take the weekend off. There's a holiday, not holidays. So that's all very odd behavior.
Yeah. But, you know, the thing is, they know how to make their money. So, I mean, my hope is that we get something. Whether, you know what, even if it just goes on just a blog saying, "Hey, this is the weekend event," I'm almost gonna. I am assuming that we would see a lot of deals, like obviously the boost packs, the gems, the $20 for the 4-star and a relic and some portal stones, the $100 deal, and maybe even some extra stuff just to kind of make it, hey, here's a bunch of stuff, and it buys them a couple more days, and then maybe again.
They just Wednesday. Need a fire sale. That's all they need. You start selling, 5-star relics.
Yeah.
I mean, stuff with past events for cash would make sense. Yeah, so that's because it doesn't to have the server still on with no event is really up. Really,
yeah. It almost
you
feels
are
like
technically losing money.
Yeah, and then it's obviously, it takes money to hold this thing up, so.
It's not right. It's not running for free.
Yeah, that's true. It's just interesting, man. I mean, the reality is obviously they are dealing with their internal changes and stuff like that. So it's just I mean, it sucks because it's such a weird we're not used to that downtime. So everybody automatically starts to freak out. But I'm still thinking,
but I think there is, but no, here's what we have to say. Has anybody checked out any of the other natural motion games if they have shut down?
Oh.
Like
I don't know.
Game. Like, that's honestly what should happen, because if there's still activity in that card game, then that means that it would be a greater indicator of DOT.
Wow. That card game's been around just as long as DOT, do you know?
The original one was, but they had a version 2. So that's what I thought was going to happen with Dawn of Titans, is that DOT 2 would come out. But I think right now the play is IP, IP is where the money's at. So it doesn't make sense to continue to invest in a non-original IP that you can't capitalize off of,
Yeah.
Because not many 12-year-olds are waking up hoping to play as a Greek god. It's not the first thing they're thinking about, but we are. That's what you.
Yeah. We want to get our dailies,
Get our dailies, baby. Anyways, how you doing, homie?
Good, dude. Just right now, we're just getting a bunch of updates, dude. Things up here with the corona are getting kind of crazy. So let's see. Thinking southbound from where I'm at, so San Jose area. Right now, they're starting to push everything to.
Got you.
Yeah, can hear you.
Close in. How's the war going? The crazy Russian team still attacking you?
Dude, that war was. You know what? Let me break it down to you. Let me tell you how it goes, right? So, it was wild. It was probably the most exhausting experience I've ever had in this game. Like, it was harder. That was more difficult to deal with than grinding an event.
More difficult than grinding an event.
Yeah, in the sense of how much like focus it needed. Like, grinding events for me is pretty tough because I'm just like super like distracted. So I have to be watching a movie or like I can't just sit there and look at the screen the whole time. That's the kind of background as I'm grinding an event. But when you're doing 3 hours of DOT, of pure DOT, and you're doing that like after a couple of days, that was pretty wild. And normally after 2 days of like garrison hitting and stripping and VP pushes, we pretty much have won back to back. But dude, this was next level, man. Mike Garrison. So Mike Garrison was hit so much. It took. I had gold. My gold was at 180 million, and it brought it down all the way to 50 million. From how much they.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I just got 20 million like within like the last actually maybe like 60 million, yeah, or something like that.
Could you imagine if you were brought below the resource glitch?
I know, I would have been like, damn it. I mean, that would just made it so difficult to like fucking refresh land so quickly, you know. But like, that's how much my garrison was hit, dude. It brought it down that like 100 million, starting from in under 6 days, because we were a day short because of the event. And
wow.
yeah, but again, the thing is, we were out. You know, the technique was we hit garrisons to take first place. Understandable. It's a war game. Now we're gonna do, but then it turned into now we're gonna bring in minis to block my garrison, and it's like,
oh really?
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, that sucks, dude. And then now we're gonna get snipers to hit you guys in under 10 seconds. And I'm like, holy shit, dude! Like, we can't make VP when they're knocking out my garrison quicker than I can make the VP. You know what I mean? And that was just what was going on. So and mind you, this wasn't like one day. This was an hour after jumping after the event ended, all the way till Sunday. So while they slept, they had two snipers going all around the clock. So when we'd open, boom, 15 seconds, boom, 15 seconds. Mind you, I have a P10 Oceanus with the Rook. All max troops, max spell level, everything. And so the glitch the hack that they're using, or the script that is being used for this, is making it so that my garrison is hit that quick, bro. It was fucking insane. And mind you, how much of the resources used to have to, put up with that. So it sucked, and it definitely, I think it definitely kicked everyone's ass for sure, because a lot of people we still try to push. And on Sunday night they had a 60 million lead, and we cut it down to 25, and it was just over after that,
Just couldn't pull it off.
Yeah, just couldn't pull it off, and unfortunately a lot of people were just like, it's just not worth it. You could definitely tell people being away. Some people burn themselves out, absolutely understandable, pulling like long days and stuff like that, because it's part of what you do. It's the fun part. But it's
a bit easier jumping your shell in Legends.
Yeah, dude, but at that point you're already so far in, you might as well just finish, So it was one of those, and it's like, well, we'll take second. And mind you, this is in Masters, bro, like server 2, I believe, that this was happening. Yeah. And we were having a war, and so was 2 other alliances. So there's 2 wars in a second Master server. And it had gotten to the point that and by the time it was Friday, Saturday, there was hardly any VP in the entire league. There were no more free lands. Everything was getting depleted. There were so many empty VP islands that you were just capturing just to get the bonus, the depletion points from it. And then on top of that, unfortunately, even more so, that team that we were fighting had another alliance that was hitting our garrison sometimes, but mainly like taking our VP and offloading it to them. So it was just like, man, these guys are fucking douchebags, bro. So it was definitely exhausting. It was a crazy experience. I think it definitely shows you how creative people can get, man. Oh shit.
So they were cheating for sure, though?
Oh, well, I guess maybe, I mean, why else would a hacked level 11 account be hitting my garrison? You know what I mean? Like, what are they going to get?
A level 11?
Yeah, it's a level 11 castle. And mind you,
that's a joke.
Yeah, and then on top of that, like the one of them had changed their in-game name to minus 26,000 VP. So it's like
that's rubbing salt in the wounds.
Yeah, see what I mean? So I'm just like, of course they were cheating, you know what I mean? And mind you, it's
Sometimes you
it's
just have to
specific
let your
hours.
pride go.
Yeah, it's specific hours too. When they are sleeping, there's two of them sniping.
Yeah,
You know?
that's impossible to beat. Yeah, how do you beat that?
Yeah, how do you beat that? 20, you can if they take the full 3 minutes, you can go and make up that VP you're losing, right?
Yeah,
But in
but
those 3 minutes,
running that script.
yeah, and then on top of that, the gap grow. And then here's the other part, though. This is where we were at as a team. Almost half of the players all code, so they were all sick, so they weren't really able to perform. That really sucked. We're like, oh man. Then on top of that, the team's going through a change, so a lot of new players, a lot of new people into like the whole war thing. They're still getting certain things down. On top of that,
Oh, you guys have some players retiring?
yeah, definitely after that one, some people are gonna be like, or we're burnt out. So I don't think people are quitting. I definitely want to say there's some people that are like taking a break for sure. It makes sense, man. It was exhausting to be coordinating all that all the time.
Sounds like it. Yeah, it was unsustainable for sure.
Yeah. And then what was I gonna say?
COVID doesn't affect your thumbs, does it?
Oh yeah,
it does. Yeah, it affects everything. But what was the other thing I was gonna bring up? Can't remember. But anyway, yeah, it was pretty gnarly, man. But
well, it sounds like it was fun, even though it was stressful.
it was. Didn't really need to be that crazy, but it was. But I mean, it's.
You all had the red mist, didn't you? Because you were getting attacked, you saw that red mist.
Yeah.
You couldn't let it go.
Dude, it was crazy because they were hitting my garrison like if it was a fucking island, bro. Just garrison raid, back to back to back, all week long. It was insane to see that much.
Crazy.
It was crazy. But the thing that really caught my attention, I just realized like this team was out for it because it was pretty much an entire alliance of 75% P10 Reavers with the Dragonfly, and then a couple other P10 Oceanus with the Rook. And they're all using like the Calvrax build for Oceanus because a bunch of us have Oceanus. So they're just taking our garrisons out like crazy, bro. And we don't have, and it does take, I think there is a certain skill to garrison hitting it. I just clearly don't have it. I thought Nexus could do it, bro. I was like, we'll be fine. I couldn't beat Reavers, man. Giving away too many greens. It was pretty crazy. But hey, that's how you learn, Gotta take a good kick into develop some skill.
What did you do? You did VP lands instead?
Just VP lands. I made more VP that way. But either way, I still was losing a ton with that sniper. I think I could have definitely. I think maybe I'm overshooting, but I feel that whatchamacallit, I probably would have been at maybe like a 25 mil season. Mm-hmm. But I ended up at 14.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Because you lost so much.
I mean, I think it was like what, 2,100 battles. I think it was like 21.
That's a lot, dude.
It is, bro. It was a lot. It was a lot. I mean, shit. I got a bunch of stuff leveled. That was just great, but that was rough, bro. Mind you, it's a day short because of that event. So yeah, it was pretty crazy, man. Pretty wild.
If they're doing garrisons in 5 or 10 seconds, there's no skill in that. The only skill is the hacking. What they've done, forget the hack.
Yeah, and from what Darth was breaking down, how everybody was breaking it down, because I'm still super confused because there's a difference between a hack, a glitch, and a script. I guess the script is being introduced into the game, and it's acting and allowing there to be a bypass so that the game doesn't detect that glitch or that hack. And that's how they're able to do that right now. So everybody's very hopeful that there will be an upcoming patch that can at least, cover that hole. The whole garrison blocking thing, I think I concluded that it's just another technique. You know what I mean? I don't feel like you can ban anybody for garrison rating. It's just, it seems like it's extremely wasteful on a second account because they hit your garrison. They will need to let the timer that is used to set up go all the way through. and then
Wow.
and then go through the entire as long as you can in the battle. So that would be almost like what 10 minutes, because it's like what 5 minutes or 3 minutes to set up, and then the battle's like 4 or 5 minutes, and you do that for hours, dude. That's what it was. It wasn't
That
like
sounds
a couple bucks.
so boring.
Dude, you're doing that for hours, bro. One of the players did that for 4 hours, and was hitting us and stripping, captivating all our islands and hitting our garrisons.
What?
And we couldn't hit their garrison, bro, because they were garrison blocking. You see,
That's
and,
absurd.
see what I mean? And that's not just one; it was like a couple of them. And then on top of that, again, throw on the sniper that's on their side, and then to throw people off, the sniper would randomly hit one of theirs. And then in the funny part was that Nitrum was being called a hacker in global, and they were just running their mouths in global. Yeah, everybody was like, "No, he's a hacker. You can't get those numbers with those kind of battle accounts," and blah 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 blah. You know what I mean? And obviously, DOT community listening to us, this is just what happens in a war team, and that's why exactly I stay out of global. I don't know why anybody wants to go and invent in global. It's just stupid.
No.
You know, it's just
Yeah.
But you know, it was just kind of crazy, bro. It was a crazy experience, man.
What a day.
I
Wow.
know. What a fucking day. Free to play ZEUS, what's up, buddy? Welcome to the stream, man.
Free to play.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I'm raging here.
you got a buffalo turpentine cat say free to play. Just had a heart attack watching your vid. Don't do that. Yeah, free to play. I had to take some Tylenol to calm my nerves down.
What did he do?
Did his video that he just put out today. He was just prestiging away a bunch of Titans and stuff. And I'm like, dude, you're gonna regret it, buddy. And he's just like, whatever. I think he like took like a P4 or something segment and put it into Horthan and just to level him, and then he like it was just crazy. Yeah, it was just so crazy. It's definitely not for the faint of heart.
Favorite videos.
Yeah, what's up, Rage Occasion? Welcome to the stream, buddy. No one's gaming. Talk to me. Why is there no update? I get no update till the new year, but 2 weeks in and nothing. What is going on? In a nutshell,
transition period.
Thank you. Perfect. We're in a transition period. How you doing, Rich?
I mean, I just found out from earlier. I think it was ZALON that mentioned it, right? ZALON? That they got bought out, and now we're waiting to see what happens, and et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
It's not going to go away. They're not going to purchase something and then kill it. That just doesn't make any sense business-wise.
Right. That's what exactly what Ice was saying.
How much resources and money they're going to dump into it? That is questionable. We don't know. They may go into maintenance mode. They may redevelop some stuff. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But it's not going away, dude. It ain't going away.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make good business sense for them to purchase something and then delete it. I don't see that happening, dude.
Well, no, let's back up. They're not buying Dawn of Titans. They're buying Natural Motion and a bunch of other systems. So that's where everything changes and gets different. I mean, when you look at
there you go.
Dawn of Titans is infinitesimal drop in a $12 billion transaction.
Zynga's mainly a casino anyway, isn't it?
Yeah, no joke.
Yeah.
So that's where, I mean, Raging, I don't think the game's going anywhere. It doesn't make any sense to not have any income revenue generation.
Right. Yeah.
But the silence
That's where I'm coming from.
The silence is very odd. It doesn't make any sense. No business take weeks off.
Well, the silence could be because they're transitioning different people or whatever. We don't know because we don't have any info.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
We're all surmising, and there's nothing worse than just second guessing.
I downloaded Lord of the Rings today and started playing that just to occupy my time because I got like 5 million VP and I got tired of playing Dawn of Titans over and over again.
No joke.
I heard some pretty good stuff. I gotta get in that game. I gotta download it.
It's your typical square build your castle type game. I've played these kind of games before. It's all it does is it occupies your time.
No, that's good.
That's all it does. I mean, it's kind of fun.
Is there a strategy component?
kind of, and you can join an alliance, which I did, but it's not as exciting as Dawn of Titans, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, dude. That's the thing with
It's
DOT,
okay.
man.
You know, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd give it like a 6 or a 7 for maybe a 6. I'd give Dawn of Titans like a 9.5 for graphics and the community and playability and
Yeah.
you know, that kind of thing.
For sure.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I mean, everybody's got their secondary, third, tertiary game that they like to play. You know, occupy your time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I grinded for like 2 days straight and I got tired of it. I got burned out.
Yeah. That's kind of why I mean, the fact that there isn't an event is kind of nice just because it doesn't really distract you, you know? Because that itself is like, is if you're going to grind any of it or just participate, it takes a while sometimes, you know?
The good thing is I grinded as if it was like a conquest. So I upgraded like 2 Titans and 3 5-stars.
There you go. That's
With
the time to do it.
500 and something battle.
Yeah, I mean, imagine if they just threw a triple battle drop. Not even just through that. You're getting triple battle
drop
drop.
would be awesome.
You know, that'd
Everybody
be
could
sick.
upgrade your stuff.
Yeah. Something simple. Let's see. Blue Light, welcome to the stream. Asking, are they gonna give freebies for keeping us in the dark? No, I doubt it. I think that's one thing that I've definitely learned not to ever expect is just freebies. It's nice when they show up. But yeah, I mean, I don't know what they could offer. I mean, Titan tokens, you know, elemental tokens for prestige food.
Churro's love.
Yeah, Churro's love. Yeah, I don't think they'll give us anything. I mean, though, what their way of giving us a freebie is a pretty potent like calendar update and blog update. That's what we get.
Or
then,
putting an event on.
or putting an event on. Yeah, that's about it.
Or they could quote the book of Boba Fett. The mayor sends his heart-filled welcome.
That
is
pretty good, dude.
Perfect, dude. Perfect.
That was really good.
Yeah, I got 20 minutes before the episode
Man.
drops, and I'm gonna hop over to there soon. But
Oh, dude.
yeah,
Tonight,
Hey, what day of the week does a new Boba Fett drop? I forget.
Tuesday nights.
Tuesday night. So yeah, a
Awesome.
couple minutes. Yeah, it's
So when I get home, I can watch it.
yeah, dude. It's a good series so far, man. I like the
Dude,
I
I
like them.
think it's. I mean, again, Mandalorian's fantastic. I think it's as good, if not better, than Mandalorian, personally.
You know, the thing is, it's
Love
doing
it.
exactly what it needs to do is add and fill in. Well, actually, it's actually more. I feel like it's filling in a lot of void when it came to the history or the storyline of Boba Fett, because there's so much
man.
mystery. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I was just watching this thing that he was never supposed to be a main character. Turns out that
Wow.
just because of his toy selling so much, he became like super popular. You know what I mean?
He's just the dopest design.
Dude,
It's
it's
such
a
a good
fuck,
design, dude.
a space cowboy bounty hunter, dude. That's like the Master Chief of space. You know what I mean? Like,
The Master Chief.
you know, he's so sick.
I just think, for like Mandalorian, the story is the Mandalorian, right? And then Grogu. But what's unique about the Book of Boba is the world of Tatooine is so freaking vast, and there's so much
Yeah.
story there. I feel like the whole thing can now be based. I mean, let's pretend the Boba story gets played out. You have Tatooine as a character. It's so
they're
dope.
coming out with Obi-Wan next, and that's going to be
Dude.
on Tatooine.
But you know what?
They're setting
okay,
it up for that.
yeah, dude. But this is also something that I've always felt about Tatooine, that it's always the starting point of something. They always go back to Tatooine. It's always
Yeah.
like this is gonna from Tatooine they're gonna branch out. Like they always connect because that's how it was introduced. You know what I mean? The original trilogy was introduced in Tatooine. Then they go back to Tatooine for Obi-Wan. They go back to Tatooine for Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett. And now so it's pretty sick. At least they're tying it in all together, which is good. So
Dude. But the Tusken Raider story is so good.
see, that's the
So
other
good, dude.
but that's the funny part
and
too,
the-
right? it's crazy to think that all these years for me, right? I'm more of a I was brought into Star Wars through the movies. I have yet to go into the comic books. I really want to start reading the books because it's just looks like fun. But this is the show that's kind of like turning things around, where it's like they're not such savages and they're all not the same. You know what I mean? So,
the
which is interesting.
costuming's so dope.
Oh yeah, dude,
It's
super
so
like
good.
sand people. Yeah, they're fucking sick.
So many. Look at the people in the background in this just filming around. There's all these people in costumes. That's got to take some time and money. I mean, they spent money on this, obviously.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is
To make
not
it
cheap.
more, more Star Wars.
Yeah, there's these two YouTubers. They have their separate channels, but they do a very chance and house thing. They collaborate, in a
Is this Star
stream.
Wars Theory? Star Wars
Yeah,
Theory?
so it's Theory and his buddy Josh. I forget what his channel's name is, but they have streams on Mondays. I forget. I'll. What is it, dude? I now it's gonna bug me, but they just nerd out on leaks and theories and gossip and stuff like that when it comes to Star Wars. Well, right now, everybody's going crazy because it's been revealed that Filoni or Favreau is in charge of Filoni was specifically not designated, but specifically wrote out episode 6, and they're all like speculating, oh dude, what if we're gonna see some big cameos, and then one of them is Ahsoka. So they think that because Filoni was involved, history goes to show that every time he's involved in a specific episode is because Ahsoka pops up. So in season 2 for Mandalorian, he was in charge of that one episode where her and the Mandalorian and her and Din had their the interaction and stuff. So people were like, yeah dude, it's gonna be sick if she shows up in Book of Boba Fett. So
You know the guy who plays Boba Fett?
yeah.
Well, remember Clone Wars when they go to the planet and they got them people making all the clones.
Right. Come on, no ones.
And
Yeah.
there's that guy and his son, isn't there, who they model all the clones on.
Right.
That's him.
Yeah, that's him. So he's the boy.
Same actor.
That's Boba Fett. Yeah. So same actor, but he first
his
played Dad.
His dad is, he plays his dad in that one.
Right. Dad died.
Jango Fett.
Django, that's Dad. Technically, it's more of a clone. It's just a clone, the exact identical clone. So
He fights Obi-Wan Kenobi, doesn't he?
yeah, exactly.
No, he fights Mace Windu. And Mace cuts
you're
his
right.
head off.
He does both though, bro. Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then he goes against Mace, and Mace takes him out. Remember
It's been a
in
while since I
Camino?
watched it.
Remember in Camino when he was like trying to flee and
Yeah. He did. Got away from him though.
he got away from him.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. But then
That was
did you
pretty
guys
cool.
did you guys watch the Bad Batch?
Oh yeah.
It didn't.
I've seen-
No.
Oh, okay, I'm not gonna say anything. You gotta
It's
watch
worth
it.
watching. It's
Go
worth
ahead.
watching.
It's good.
It is?
It's good.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you watch the season 7 of the Clone Wars?
No, my kids
watched
do.
all of
I
it.
haven't- I
Oh,
haven't
dude,
got
you
to it
have
at
to.
all.
You have to, dude. Let me tell you something. That season 7 of the Clone
It'll
Wars.
piece together the live action
Yeah.
for you because a lot of characters are moving over to live action.
Yeah. So that
Okay.
season 7 and Bad Batch are all segueing into what we're seeing now. So people are like going back to seeing, oh, that showed up in those seasons, and we're expecting to see them in live action. And then also with the Star Wars Rebels as well. That's everybody's like, dude, all that stuff is getting slowly put into what the Filoni verse is supposed to be for Star Wars. But season 7 of the Clone Wars, bro, that one is pretty intense, man. Pretty good stuff.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. We got.
Hey peeps, how we going?
Oh, here we go.
What's up, brother?
Trouble with the capital H.
What have we got here? We got Brits and Yanks. Is that all we've got?
Headbangers in the house. Yeah.
How you doing, buddy?
Hey.
Hi,
Good.
Red Banger.
Hey, bacon face.
Hi, mate.
Yeah, man, we're just
How's
hanging out
everyone
here.
going?
Good, bro.
Doing
Just
good,
chilling.
man. Loving the event, man. Are you playing this event?
Yeah, I know. Isn't it great? Man.
Such a good event.
It's called Grinding 101.
Yeah, oh, okay. I thought it was just called raiding, constant raiding, because that's what you can really do.
It's going to turn all the legend servers into war zones.
Yeah, dude.
I think the Russians are getting bored because they've all of a sudden started wars on everyone.
Yeah, man.
Oh, well, in my server anyway.
Well,
Oh,
Raid
how-
Legends is in this game now, isn't it?
Yeah, dude, it's just crazy. You know, I was just telling him about that last week with the man, but dude, it was getting pretty crazy. These Russians, they're no joke. They can organize a team of 50. Oh my gosh, quick, bro, quick.
Yeah, I think we've got. Hang on. Yeah, I think we've probably got about 48 teams in my server, Russians. Yeah, so they're doing all right.
The game is
The
thriving
Russian
for them, that's for
servers.
sure.
Thriving. The Russian community is growing.
Oh man, hey, bring more players in here, dude. It's fine with me. Let's see. Gray Show George says, "I hope the real developers make DOT great again and put out some DOT ads on the YouTube." Yep. I mean, we're all definitely on the same boat on that one.
You
Yes,
be
please.
preaching to the choir about that.
There we go. Austin Bird, what's up, buddy?
Oh, Stan.
You guys were talking about Star Wars, and I was like, I have to pop in.
Yeah, we'll get back on that one for sure. The Turpentine Cat says, Gray Show, how come you think that Take-Two was the original developer if it was Natural Motion when Turn got bought by Zynga? It does not cost them anything to provide us with a Fusion event, at least. Yeah, that's exactly true. I mean, I would love to see a Fusion event, at least just to sign a life. Just to, pump the brakes on all this, the game's gonna die crap. So,
Dude, people probably have so many Titans.
dude,
they
I'm
need to
like,
use.
yeah, I know. I've been since Chernobog. I thought we were gonna get one right after that weekend, and on the second account, I'm just like, I got a couple things I could get it to, max them out pretty quick, and then just P10 them.
Dude, where did you move
But-
your second account to? Your mini.
My mini went to. Where the hell did I put it?
Aztec Dawn.
Where is that?
Oh, dude, that's an old one. No,
That's
it's
his
over.
older light.
Yeah, that's my old Alliance East. That's a while back. No, what's it called? It's over in Legends, but I'm gonna move it back. I just need to get a
Move
kick.
it back.
Mm-hmm.
I'm alone in White Wolves, man.
Oh, buddy, we'll get back there. I'm trying to promote it this week, actually, when I get back.
You want to promote it?
Let's do it. Oh, dude, I'm so glad we're talking about this. So,
I'm in. Let's go cap delete the whole server.
dude, get this, bro. So, my older boy, he's in there, the 2002.0. He got it was when we got the tokens for each element, in the all elemental. So he was like, "Well, what's all this?" I'm like, "Well, dude, it's like pretty much when you get to level 20, it'll be useful because it'll just be, tokens for prestige food, or you can pull them and see what you get." He's never had like a meta titan or whatever or anything updated. So he ends up pulling everything. It was nothing but prestige food, and I think it was the lightning one, and he pulled the Zeus. I was like, "Damn, it's the new one."
Way.
Yeah, he pulled Zeus, dude, from the token thing, and he was. I was like, "Dude, this is," I was like, "This is pretty good. Like, you're gonna have a good time." And he was like, "Oh, cool." So he ended up playing for like the entire weekend, and then he was like going through his messages that Sunday, and he's all, "Hey, why did this guy send me these really mean messages?" And I'm like, "Oh, I have to cuss someone out or something. Let me see." And it was the people in rank 1 that were threatening to strip his lands and cap his garrison. And he's all, your friend Ice is a real champ, and said some other nasty stuff. He was like, "They want to strip me? Like, why do they want to?"
Or last week?
No, that was when you were deleting the entire server, dude.
Oh,
Remember?
that was my favorite. That was my favorite.
Everybody was so pissed. They were all like damning you to hell. And
I'm
global,
ready,
it was
dude.
hilarious.
I got so many portal stones. Let's go.
Yeah, once I get back there, we'll get to it because I got
Get
Calvrex.
back and let's just delete the whole. That could be our event for the weekend.
Yeah,
it's so fun.
Just delete the whole server. It's like the
Dude,
dead server, I think, right? We were like hours late.
That's perfect. It makes it easier. We'll do it in 30 minutes.
I think it bubbles them after too many caps, though, so we'd have to jump around
perfect. We can hit every land. Let me get.
Yeah, dude. I'll get my older boy in there too. That way he can get some. He can start leveling Zeus up too.
Oh, this would be so fun.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun. We'll do something like that.
Yeah, nasty messages, Dad.
Yeah, he was just like, why do they want to strip me? That's really weird. I was like, dude, don't worry about it. It's in-game lingo, bro. It means that they're gonna take everything from you.
Okay, let's see what we got.
It was hella funny.
Okay, so top has got 34 mil.
Oh, that's
we
not
can
bad.
do it though. No, that's pretty good. What are you at, day 2? Yeah, we won't be able to catch up. But we can delete all their stuff, which will be
Yeah.
great.
I got what it would see.
Dude, let's do it right now. Come on, move it over.
I can't. They haven't kicked me yet. That's why. And
man.
so this is the reason it's over there was because we ended up making a last ditch effort to maybe make it to first for that during that war. So a bunch of us moved our minis over there, and we just used them to raid VP just because there was nothing else. So then the cool thing was that alliance leader that was housing us for that day, for the 2 days, he promoted my account and was like, hey, dude, fuck these cheaters. You can invite your buddies and just screw them over or whatever. But yeah, so that was just gotta wait for that.
Dude,
demotion.
second place in our server has 400,000 VP.
Oh yeah, we'll be fine.
We'll be second. Dude, I would have crushed first.
It's gonna. Who do you have in your garrison right now?
P1 Reaver.
Oh, okay. I have a P4 Reaver. Troops are level 20.
Let me see if I can upgrade them at all though.
P4 should be. You'll be good at P4.
P1. At P1.
Yeah, but take him to P4. It's even better because at P4,
I don't know if I have any food. I don't think I have any food.
All right.
So,
yeah, because what happens is
Nexus,
that you get.
And I haven't got any more void food since Nexus.
Oh damn.
Oh, here we go. I got a Corruptor, a Lycan. No, a Corruptor and Anubis. That's all I got. I can put into him.
Nah, you'll be fine.
I need one more. I can go spend 30k gems on a Void Titan.
I mean, hey, you'll probably keep the lights on for the weekend.
Ooh! I got an all elemental token. Come on, pull a void. Here we go. Come on now. Nexus, not the good Nexus, the old school Nexus.
That's so funny. I just realized that there's 2 Nexus, huh?
Arca. Ugh. Freaking Arca.
Yeah. We'll have some fun.
Thorg. Ugh.
Oh, are you pulling all your tokens right now?
My all elemental. No.
Nah, don't put them all, dude. Just wait.
Well, I don't need the all elementals. I normally save them for a special event. But since the game is dying, right, Churro? Make so many friends when I say such things.
Gosh, dude, people. It's okay,
Hashtag.
people. We'll be fine. Let's see. We
I
got
will be
Polo
fine.
saying what's up.
Once all the Brits
Hello.
get off their COVID isolation time, they'll need to pay them when they get back. So then they'll be putting on more events at that stage.
Yeah. Hey, how are things over there for you, bro, in Australia with this?
Yeah, not too bad. We opened up our borders before Christmas, so we went from 1 case and now we're at 60,000 cases.
Jeez.
But I mean, hey, what can you do? So Omicron, getting everyone. At least we're 80% vaccinated, so
that's good.
Yeah, we only have to isolate for 7 days now instead of the 2 weeks. So Makes
Oh
it a little
shit!
bit
Hey,
easier.
2 weeks.
By
Wow.
the way, getting vaccinated
Yeah.
doesn't mean you won't catch it again. Because I got 2 coworkers that were out for the last 2 weeks because of that.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah,
were
well,
vaccinated.
Most of the people who've got this Omicron are mostly vaccinated. So yeah, we're due
Yeah.
for our 3rd booster. Probably.
I mean,
in a
it
month's
helped.
time.
What people have
Yeah.
been telling me is you don't get as sick,
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the purpose. I think that's the problem. Is people think it's making you immune. It's not the case. It's helpful. That's what's going on right now.
reduces your chances
Yeah.
of getting it. That's basically it. But yeah,
Yeah.
so
They give you, so typically they'll give you like a lesser version or less. What's the phrase? Severe case of the virus. So it's kind of like almost like a sleeping version of it. In which case the body will then use that as a way of building antibodies. That way, in
Yeah.
case you do contract the sickness again, then you have your body as a way of fighting it off, so you don't feel like absolute shit.
Yeah. Dude, my sister got it. And I think it was like 2 days of just like she just had severe headaches and just was exhausted and stuff, and then she was fine. And then at work, we had 50 cases throughout the company of people getting it, and it was all put like I think maybe a week or two, not a week or two, a day or two after we had just gotten back from the New Year's, about like 50 cases of people coming back positive. And then like I was saying earlier too, like the local school districts are all extremely understaffed. So a lot of stuff isn't being a lot of classes are like either getting canceled or whatever. So we're expecting them to go into virtual education pretty soon, just till things alleviate. Other local school districts have already done that. I think it was San Francisco or Oakland area. One school district, all teachers decided not to work because it was just getting out of control. The cases were all skyrocketing, and exposure was just too high for the teachers. So it's been kind of wild, man. But
yeah,
I mean, it's winter. We're all gonna get sick. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, over here we're delaying schools going back until like the 5 and 12-year-olds get vaccinated.
Churro.
Because they don't want everyone getting infected, and then teachers getting infected, and then so so they're going to put it a later start date to this to the school going back. And then try and get all the kids vaccinated before they go into school. So
I know, dude. Poor kids. You got Pisces in chat. What's up, Pisces? Hope you're doing well, buddy. Happy New Year.
He's shark.
Churro.
Yeah.
Boys,
What's up?
12 o'clock.
Fuck,
Go
it's
watch
midnight.
Some Boba Fett.
I was just about to say that.
That's it. I'm cutting the stream. We got to go watch Boba Fett, y'all.
Later, guys.
Peace out, everybody. Let me see. I'll be back Thursday.
You guys just don't want to just watch the stream in the Discord together? Or watch the show?
How can we do that? If I...
What?
No, I don't think I'd be able to do that.
No.
Because if
No,
I watched
mean...
it... I'm going to just end the stream. Damn it. Tommy says, today I got ZEUS from the daily reward. All elemental tokens, 70 Titans, make it lucky. I'm super happy. Holy shit, dude.
Well, technically you can share the screen that you have on Discord with whatever you have with everyone else, and you can stream that if it's just between us. But
Right.
I was just saying that we can just stay in Discord and watch the episode at the same time together. If you
we
guys
should do
wanted
that.
to.
That'd be sick. That'd be hella sick.
But
We
you
should
got it
do
all started at the same time, though. That's the key.
Oh.
It'd be better if one person streamed it,
Let me see if I can try to do that. If anybody in here wants to join us, you're more than
Dude,
welcome to.
I will
Fuck it.
still watch it with you.
Yeah, I'll put my
I'm already
Discord
at
link
work,
right
dude.
there.
I can work and watch at the same time. So.
Fuck yeah. Okay, let me see. Let me switch over to the other screen. I'm gonna cut the stream. Got the Book of Boba Fett. Keep an eye out on Discord for the update on when I'm gonna go live on Thursday. Regardless if we have an event or not, I mean the game's still on, so we still have time to chill and chat and talk shit. Thank you all for being here. That's it for me. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
All right, man.